How's it? Tell me, we've got to talk some politics, at least a little bit.
Okay, good.
Obama and the honeymoon period. How's it going?
It's going great. It's still going. I thought that speech last week in Cairo was unbelievable. I said that's the reason we elected the guy. To say what he said to the Arab world.
Yeah. What about?
I think we won that election. The pro-American. When's the last time we won an election in the Arab world? They just had an election in Lebanon last week. The pro-American side won.
Yeah.
And beat Hezbollah. I think the guy's working. I think he could hold an election. Him and Obama, him and Osama bin Laden, he could beat him. I think it's getting to be really popular over there.
I don't know how popular
I think he's been
amazing is over there as a political figure. He's a terrorist.
Unfortunately,
you think?
That's the problem we've had.
Yeah.
This is what's happening in the world. The terrorists were more popular than our guys were, like Bush.
Yeah, well, I think we're a bit past that. But what about at home then, with the Gingrich making these comments about Sotomayor being
Yeah, I think these guys are pretty pathetic, don't you think?
Who, Gingrich?
The whole bang of them. Look at Rush Limbaugh.
No, I like Rush Limbaugh because he's a proper good old-fashioned crazy. I like that. He's good old-fashioned crazy. Now I disagree. I disagree with almost 100%.
Well, what do you like about him?
I like the fact that he's crazy and that he gets to be crazy. And in this great country, a lot of people go, yeah, me too. And I think there's something very.
I got a theory about Rush Limbaugh.
All right, come on then.
He's in the car between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock East Coast time.
Right.
Who's in the car at that time of day? Traveling salesmen, white guys driving around the car trying to sell stuff that nobody wants to buy.
Right.
Who's their best friend? Not their wife, not their kids, not their boss. Rush. He's talking about the feminazis. He's talking about the minorities. He's talking about affirmative action. You're the only guys doing the hard work in the country. He's a support group.
Funnily enough, that's when I listen to him when I'm driving around.
And you need somebody to buck you up.
Yeah, I need
Make
somebody
you feel better.
because CBS are always going to come on.
Yeah, you're right.
And what about, talk me through, not so
Gingrich.
much Obama, but Biden. Biden, he's proper
great.
crazy too.
Great? I have a theory. I have a theory. For 30 years we watched Johnny Carson, and we always liked him, but we figured he might be a little aloof, a little cold.
Well, he's very cool, Johnny Carson.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we always figured, but if he likes Ed McMahon, he must be okay.
Right.
Because Ed McMahon would sit here, and he'd be a regular guy, and then there'd be a aloof little guy, skinny guy sitting there.
Right.
That's who the president is. He's kind of an aloof, skinny guy. And here's this big, regular Irish guy sitting next to him, Ed McMahon. Joe Biden is like our guy at the White House. The guy who makes mistakes, says stupid things, and he's like us. That's who he is.
I think that may be it.
He's the Ed McMahon of the White House.
Yeah.
That works out pretty well.
No, it does. It works for me. And you know what?
It's an ethnic job. You know, it's our job.
We're out of time, but what I have to say is it's amazing that I listened to you the whole time you were here.
Yeah, that's why I liked you.
Yeah.
You drew me in.
And I felt you listened to me. And I think we all learned a little something from that. Very nice to see you again, Chris. Chris Matthews, everyone.